Yo, what's going on, everybody? TK Gamer, welcome back to another NBA 2K17 rebuilding video. And in today's video, we're going to be rebuilding the Toronto Raptors. Yes, the Toronto Raptors. And if you guys do want to see more rebuilds like this, make sure to hit a like button for me. And thank you guys, it's always appreciated. So, the Toronto Raptors, obviously, they brought back Kyle Lowry in free agency. And that was probably the biggest thing they needed to do to continue going. And they also brought back Serge Ibaka. So basically the same team, except like some of the free agents they probably will sign. And maybe they got a rookie in there too, a late first rounder. But here we are with their starting lineup with Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan. So here's their starting lineup with Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Anunoby, Serge Ibaka, and Jonas Valanciunas with a pretty decent bench. But the thing they're missing is another star to pair around Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan. They basically kind of got a really good player in Serge Ibaka, which they thought would put them over the hump. But really, you need someone else at probably that small forward position to actually put them over the Cavs, the Celtics. So we're going to go out and try to find a trade for a pretty decent small forward that could probably help us for the future. Okay, so right here, we're going to be sending Serge Ibaka as well as Corey Joseph over to the Los Angeles Clippers for DeAndre Jordan and Brandon Bass. So there we go. We get a really quantified big man inside that is a star that we can build around with DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry. Serge Ibaka is a guy that will give you some points, but he's not that big man that we kind of need. So now the big focus is moving Jonas Valanciunas and getting a power forward or small forward. Okay, so we will be accepting this trade for Jonas Valanciunas and a rookie for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Okay, so we will be accepting this trade. Jonas Valanciunas and a rookie going over to the Oklahoma City Thunder for Enes Kanter and Doug McDermott. So a really good trade right there for us, because Jonas Valanciunas was coming off the bench, really not what we wanted. And we get a pretty good power forward there with Enes Kanter. And now our only bad spot is really our small forward. But you're looking at Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Enes Kanter, and DeAndre Jordan. They're all going to get their points. And I don't think a small forward will actually help us in the long run. I think we'll run with our rookie here. And hopefully this will be enough. But I think we're going to go out and sign a free agent. Let's release someone from the team. And we're probably going to get a small forward or Derrick Rose is on the open market. Rajon Rondo. Oh boy, do we get Derrick Rose? Is there any good small forwards? No. What if we could get Derrick Rose on the team? Let's negotiate a contract. He's going to want a max contract even out of free agency. Jared Salinger. Okay, so let's take a look at what we need. We need a small forward for sure. And then we need like a backup point guard. So let's take a look. Like I said, no small forwards, but let's take a look. I wouldn't mind Rondo as our backup point guard. Let's just hope. He's asking for an okay amount. He's going to accept that. But now, let's go to our small forwards. Paul Pierce is out here. That's an interesting. Let's bring him in. He's probably not going to play that much, but still, there we go. So it's going to be Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, our rookie, Enes Kanter, DeAndre Jordan with Rajon Rondo. That was going to be a really big pickup because we needed him. And hopefully he can help us in the playoffs time. Norman Powell, Brandon Bass, and Paul Pierce. Let's try to get Paul Pierce some minutes because we need to get another power small forward in there to get some minutes. So let's give him around 6 minutes a game. Hopefully that will help us out in the long run. And I'm going to come to the end of the season. I'll see you guys once we're done. Okay, guys, so coming to the end of the season, Russell Westbrook wins MVP, averaging 32 points, 12 rebounds, and 11 assists. Lonzo Ball wins Rookie of the Year. Rajon Rondo, okay, there we go, wins Sixth Man of the Year, 8, 5, and 9 assists. Coming off the bench, also giving us 2 steals, really effective from the field. Okay, Rondo, coming off the bench. Andre Drummond, Defensive Player of the Year. Nicole Jokic, Most Improved. And Mike D'Antoni wins Coach of the Year. So taking a quick look at the standings here, we did finish second. We finished right behind the Cavs. Really expected that. And 49 and 33 record. So not a bad record, but still. DeMar DeRozan went off 29 a game, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. He definitely showed like he was the franchise player. There we go. Kyle Lowry is injured, so he will not be in the playoffs. And he averaged 17 and 9. Enes Kanter, 14.5 points, 9 rebounds. Norman Powell, 11 really good numbers coming off the bench. DeAndre Jordan 10 and 12, McDermott 9, Rondo, like I said, Rookie of the Year. And then Paul Pierce gave us some veteran-type mentality coming off the bench. So here we go. Hopefully, we can win a couple series, and who knows, for Kyle Lowry to come back, I'm pretty sure we'd have to be in the NBA Finals, which I don't see us doing this year. So simulate this one. 76ers take a 2-0 lead, 3-0 lead. Let's take a look at their team. Markelle, no additions to their team. I think we should definitely beat them. 3-1, 3-2. Can we force a game 7? Yes, we can. Okay, here we go. DeMar DeRozan just going off for us. And Rondo's 16 assists for Rondo. Okay, let's win this game. We're playing at home. Come on. Let's go. DeMar DeRozan needs to drop 60 on us and 60 on for us to win, and we are going to lose. As DeMar 29-11, he did everything. If we had Kyle Lowry, probably would have been a different story, but we're definitely re-signing Rajon Rondo and having him come off the bench, because those numbers, those assists, man, he was balling off the bench. And the Nuggets and the 76ers and the Denver Nuggets win an NBA championship. Okay, so here at Rookie Signings, we are going to get Kevin Knox on that deal. Pretty nice player for a late first-round pick. So we're going to bring back all these players. We're actually going to accept that. And we're going to bring back basically everyone. And we're not going to have enough cap space to sign a big-name free agent. But there is chances that we could trade for someone. So Rondo is going to test. He averaged 8, 5, and 9 coming off the bench. That is one of the guys we definitely want to get back on this team for sure. Brennan Bass, let's see what he averaged. 9 and 4. Definitely want to bring him back. And let's just run this up again, because we were definitely close if we had Kyle Lowry, in my opinion. So Derrick Rose looked like he didn't. Okay, so he got signed by the Orlando Magic. Had a pretty down year last year. And, okay, so let's take a look at the team. Let's first offer Rondo a contract. That's our biggest priority. But point guard, we're pretty good if we get Rondo back. Shooting guard, it's really good. Small forward is still our problem. If we have a really good small forward, I think we're definitely a championship contending team. You're looking at guys in their 20s, 19 that probably aren't ready to take that role. 7 points is okay, but we would probably want something a little bit higher, especially when you're starting in the starting lineup. And his cancer, we need to get back. Okay, we got too many centers. We're going to have to release. Let's just release them, because they're not going to have any open market value. So we do need a backup not a backup small forward. I think it was a backup power forward. So let's look at the power forwards here. Okay, so we need to sign someone for the minimum. What about Monty Eunice? Okay, let's go over to point guards now. We'll give Jared Jack if Rondo doesn't come. But Rondo is our biggest priority. We're going to give him a 2-year deal. We're the only team that can actually give him a 2-year deal. So hopefully he'll come. There we go. Hopefully we get back Rondo, Brennan Bass, all trying to look over roster decisions, and we get Rondo back. That is our biggest priority. Rondo balled out for us when Kyle Lowry is out. He gave us kind of like an opportunity to make it to the second round, but that was big. We re-signed Rondo. We get everyone back. Now the only thing is we need to get a small forward. We need to get better at that forward position for us to actually contend, because you got knocked out in the first round. And we didn't have probably our second best player on the team with Kyle Lowry. And this is a big season for us. So we're going to have to go right after a small forward. Someone. We're going to have to throw in a tons of picks. And tons of players to get a pretty decent small forward. And once we are at that trade, I'll tell you guys. So here we are. We're trying to make a pretty big trade for Jason Tatum with the Boston Celtics. We're going to see if they accept this deal. We're just throwing in tons of first-round picks. He averaged 18 last year. There we go. We did have to throw in Norman Powell, but that is a really big trade for us, as now we got Jason Tatum. Taking a look at his stats last year. 30 minutes a game, 18 points, 8 rebounds. This is definitely a future of our team. Jason Tatum is now that small forward, 84 overall. And our starting 5 is looking pretty good with Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Tatum, and his cancer in DeAndre Jordan. And a really decent bench. You did have to give up Norman Powell. I didn't want to really do that. But we had to let someone go to bring in a great player in Jason Tatum. So I'm surprised the Celtics gave him up so early, especially his second year in the NBA. But we'll take him. So I'm going to submit to the end of the season. I'll see you guys once we're done. So coming to the end of the season, Russell Westbrook wins MVP, averaging 26 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists. Luka Doncic wins Rookie of the Year, 16, 7, and 5. Okay, the Hawks got him for somehow. Mason Plumlee wins 6-man underdog defensive player of the year. Josh Jackson, most improved. And Brett Brown wins coach of the year. So taking a look at the standings here, we did have a little bit of a setback for some reason. 46-36 record, 4th 5th in the Eastern Conference. Taking a look at player stats tomorrow, 24. Jason Tatum, let's go, boy. 21, 7, and 3. Crazy numbers out of Jason Tatum, and he's still really young. Kyle Lowry, 16, 3, and 8. Enes Kanter, 13, and 9. Really good pick up Enes Kanter as well. He's just been helping us out. DeAndre Jordan, 10.5, 12 rebounds. Rondo, 6, 3, and 7. Still giving us rebounds off the bench. We definitely need him. And we signed Jared Jack. Okay, 3 points, 1.5 rebounds, 2 assists. So, let's get into this playoffs. Hopefully, we can win here. We're going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's simulate the current round. I'm feeling like we're going to get out of here, and we do. We sweep them. So, that is interesting. We're going up against a team that beat us last round. Last year, they go up 1-0, they go up 2-0. Let's take a look at their team because they're just beating everyone. They got Michael Porter Jr. on their team. They drafted him. Okay, this team is pretty good. This team is really good, but I think veterans over, okay, 3-1, and we get eliminated. So, we did not make the NBA Finals with a really good team. I'm not sure how. And Denver wins it for back-to-back years. Nikola Jokic wins. Wait, we got to take a look at their team. Because if they just have Millsap and Jokic, there's something wrong there. Let's take, okay, where did Derrick Rose go? Derrick Rose went back to the Bulls. No way. That's crazy. What did he average? He averaged 15. Okay, so let's take a look. Because that team won it 2 years in a row now. And what? Nikola Jokic played through an injury. Paul Millsap. Same team won the NBA Finals. They added TJ McConnell. That's it. Why is that team 2 years in a row champions and Nikola Jokic wins Finals MVP? I'm not too sure. Interesting right there. But if you guys do want to see more rebuilding videos like this, make sure to tell me in the comment section. And thank you guys for watching. Been your boy TK Gamer Tommy, and I'll catch you guys next time.